Welcome to the Skylab. Now we will see how to use the editor in the Skylab and how to get the input from the user and how to display it. So for that, first of all, I'm going to open the Skylab, Scilab. You need to just open this and it takes some time to open. As already told, you can even use the online version, that means the Skylab cloud platform. So yeah, now it's opened and here first of all we will go with all the options like this. Then we will find where this editor is and what is this editor, what functions it will do. All those things we will come to see now. And here we can see the many options: file, execute, open a file, load environment. Okay, here this is related to the some file, that means making some file of the programs, whatever we are going to write small things here, that we can convert into a file. That means not here we need to write those in editor. Okay, this is like whatever we are writing here. For example, I'm going to write 2 plus 2. It will directly print 4. It is like a one-to-one interpreter. That means after each line it will going to execute that and it will give us the result. It's like one-to-one interpreter. Okay, like it's like interpreter. And another options from here we will see. Okay, here in applications we can see variable browser, that is this window. Okay, if we remove this window like this, then we can just click on this, then it will appear. And command history, that is here, that means it saves the whatever all the commands that we give here. You can see 2 plus 2, all the commands it will going to save that. And file browser, that is this one, this window, file browser. And when we come to the control, resume, about and interrupt, okay, this we will see what these functions will do. And here in edit section, cut, copy, paste, these things we are familiar because in keyboard only we can do all those things. And select all, clear history. By clicking this history will going to clear. And clear console. Clear console means when I click this, here you can see how you want to clear this console. If I click the X, whatever the right here, that will going to clear. Okay, then next comes what's that, clear console and preferences. In the preferences we can change the font style. Here you can see actually this font size is not this much dark and it's a little bit default is little bit small, but I changed here. You can go to fonts and here you can change that, and colors and console, everything you can change here. Okay, then when we come to the editor, here you can see here lots of symbols are there, all those cut, copy and all those things are there. And here the first option, that is the editor. Here you can see launch Sky Notes. Okay, this is like just one editor that is from the Skylab. Okay, this editor is from the Skylab. The main advantage of this editor is like if we type something, for example input, and if we put the curly braces, if you put 1, then it will automatically gives us the other. For example, I'm going to just use here you can see, okay, input, input, input. Then when I click this, I think I need to change again the size of this window, option, preferences, set font. Okay, I will going to increase this font. I think fonts, okay, Sky Notes, and here I need to increase this. I'm going to increase this to something large like 20. Then I will click OK and apply. Yeah, now I think we'll increase a little bit more, 24. Now I think it's visible. Yeah, now here you can see I'm going to enlarge like this, and it's the input. Here you can see when I put only one curly braces, it will going to provide the other. For example, if I put one double inverted quotes, it will going to provide this other inverted quotes. That is the advantage of this Skynotes editor. Even we can write in Notepad++ or any other things, but here we will get the that means run execute that program. Here directly execute option is there. And here if we check the option, it is like new, open, and open recent. Here all those related to the file. And in edit we can see select, search, cut, copy, and in format, comment section. Okay, these are all the things, options available. And current line, okay, preferences, auto compilation. This is like here you can see if we remove this, auto compilation, then we can see now if I type input of this one, it will not going to provide the another braces, another curly braces, or another bracket. That means closing of the bracket. If I put just one double quotes, it will not going to provide the other. So I only need to write both the things. So whatever convenient for you, that you can use. You can just go to options and auto compilation, and you can on this. If you on this, then if you just put the one, it will going to take, that means closing also it will automatically do. And when we come to the file, that means it is now editor. Here we are going to write some of the more lines. Then when we click this execute button, here you can see it is execute and it is save and execute. Okay, when we click that, it will going to execute all those lines. That means line by line execution takes place. So first we will learn how to read the input from the user. That means if I'm going to give the data, how to ask the user to give some data and how to display that. Okay, so for that in Skylab, in order to display something, we are using DISP. It's a function. Okay, DISP, and like this. Okay, DISP, this function we are going to use. And here we need to give the string whatever we need to display, string or variable or anything. For example, if I want to ask the, okay, if I just want to print hello, 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 welcome, hello, welcome. Okay, now in order to display that, we should use this DISP. Okay, DISP function. Don't use the print function here, because in print function it is used to write something in the file. So in order to display that in console, that means in the console, that time you need to use this display function. So I write the program now. I just need to I'm closing this with semicolon. Okay, because it is the good way. We'll check what if we not write the semicolon also. And I need to save this now, because here you can see untitled one. We need to save this file. Okay, so I'm going to file and save, save as or save. Okay, save as, and here I need to save in any one of the directory, and the file extension is SCE. Okay, files of type SCE. If it is not there, if it is just a dot, okay, if it is just a dot, then we need to type SCE. Yeah, here in file name we need to type one.sce. okay, this is the SCE in small letters. This is the file format. Default it will take that. So here you can see .sce default, it will take that. If it is like here you can see if it is .sce, then just type 1. Okay, then click save. Now it is get saved. Here you can see 1.sce. Now when I click the, here you can see when I click this execute button, I'm going to execute this. Here you can see exec c users desktop 1.-1. Then it will going to execute hello, welcome, because here I just displayed that in the console. So this DISP function is used to display the something in the console. Okay, Skylab console. And in order to ask something from the user, at that time what we can do means I need to ask the user, for example, okay, hello, welcome. Now input function I need to use input, and inside this inside this I need to give some string. Okay, for example, enter a number. Okay, then when the user enter the number, that has to be stored in some variable. So it is just like I need to just define one variable. There is no like int star, it's not like that. Okay, a equals to, If we just type like this, then whatever the numbers we type here, that will go into the A. And here in Skylabs, it mainly deals with the numericals. That means numerical and matrix, matrices, graphs. So there is no much thing about the strings and all those things, because here the strings are not important. This Skylab is mainly used for computational purposes. That means computational analysis or anything which related to matrix, graph plotting, like that. So here, now A equals to input, enter a number. I ask the user to enter a number. Now if I execute this, okay, here option called save and execute. I'm going to save this. Now it is asking the user to enter a number, because here you can see after each execution complete, it will gives us minus minus and greater than this symbol. Okay, but here it is not giving. That means it is the execution is in process. So I need to type one number. For example, I type 10, and if I click the enter, now it is completed. Okay, what we write here means we just ask the input and it stores in the variable A, and now we will do small calculation and we will display that. Okay, what we will do means we will just find its factorial of this number. Enter a number to find its factorial. Okay, enter a number to find its its factorial, to find its factorial. Find factorial. We'll just to find the factorial. Okay, then the user will enter the number and we need to find the factorial. So I'm going to store that in A equals to FACT. Okay, FACTORIAL, factorial of A. Okay, then I need to display this. So DISP, P, and here the factorial is A now. Okay, now we'll run this and we'll check whether any error is there. Enter a number to find the factorial. I'm going to write the 10. Then you can see the factorial of 10 is 3628800. 10 into 9 into 8 into 7, like that. It is going to find this factorial. Okay, for example, if I want to find the factorial of I'm going to run this factorial of 3, then 6. 3 into 2 into 1, that's 6. Like this we can ask the user any number and we can do the calculations and we can print that. I think you understand about how to display, that means the display function and input function, input of and DISP. Okay, this is the editor, and here you can save and execute, like that. I think you've understand this. Thank you.